Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 and Kubota Farm here in East Vineland, New Jersey. And as you can see, we've already started getting busy on collecting our silage bales. Yes, they have officially fermented. And I did learn something along the way on that fermentation side. Apparently using a non-standard, let's call it, time advancement, bales don't ferment. So there's that. That's okay. We figured that out. And I'm also figuring out that sometimes picking up bales when I'm not being careful is a little more difficult than I had imagined. Boy, that one's just hanging on by a thread, isn't it? Excuse me. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and get this thing put away. So, oh, happy day. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having an amazing week. It is Thursday. This is actually being recorded on a Wednesday. I record a day early because I don't trust myself. And I always like to make sure that I have a video ready to go. Maybe I guess I should say I don't trust my internet as much as I don't trust myself. But yeah, so I like to have something, you know, in the hopper ready to go. But, you know, this used to be, collecting bales like this used to be kind of my least favorite thing to do out of all the grass work. And I really, you know, focused on auto load and do the magic bunny hop, you know, like get the bales hopping on the trailer as you drive around kind of thing, which I still think is a wonderful invention. However, I have really grown to love this, and that is I guess I call it my half cheat method. So you still make an effort by going around and collecting the bales, but they auto stack for me, and I'm okay with that. I kind of like it. It's except except apparently you have to still be somewhat accurate with collecting the bales, but that's all right. It's a small price to pay for a little bit of luxury on in fact, you know what we're gonna do? Let's drop that one. Let me see if I can be a little bit more somewhat accurate. I'm not the biggest fan of the what do they call this? The oh boy. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot the name of it. Articulating style wheel loader. But get used to it after a little bit. I kind of like the straight, you know, how the straight steer jobbers, but even the all steering is really nice too on these. These are wheel loaders, right? I always get confused between wheel loaders and front. No, front loader is on the tractor, right? So that's considered a front loader. Oh no, this is a wheel loader. Okay, this is a front loader. All right, see, I'm always getting these confused. That's right, because the front loader shares the same implements. So these implements can be used if you have a front loader on your tractor. I think that's how I should try and remember that from now on. So front loaders share implements with the front loader on a tractor. Wheel loaders, I don't understand why though, because it's like this loads in front and it has wheels. This loads in front and it has wheels. Oh well. Telehandler's easy. I remember that one pretty straightforward. Skid steer's easy. Forklift's easy. But yeah, I struggle with the wheel loader and front loader, but I think I will be able to remember that a little bit better now that I've thought about it that way. Oh, and if I put it to music, you don't want to hear that though. But if I put it to music, I'll definitely remember them much better. So we've had a little addition to the farm. I wanted to tell you this little story about how it came to be. It's not a very pleasant story, but at the end, I think we made out better for it. So if you remember on the last episode of Kubota Farm here in East Vineland, New Jersey, ooh, that was a nice little skip, wasn't it? I had a little issue, shall we say, with feeding our sheep. It got done, but it was kind of ugly. Our trailer kind of lost its mind, went through the roof of the feeding barn, and all kinds of nastiness happened. Well, apparently we were spotted and videoed, and that video was put out into social media. It went a little viral, not gonna lie to you. Viral, all things considered, in a farming rural area like this. Let's just say that anybody I didn't want to see it has seen it. And they've had a good laugh on my account. But out of all that mess, we got rid of our trailer. So that dolly trailer we had that was put so much effort into painting orange is bye-bye. It's no more. And we actually got a oh, you're not gonna come up there? I know there's room. There you go. And we got a standard trailer now. And that means I am going to be able to reverse it with a little more accuracy and not have to fight that barn roof or that feeding barn roof anymore, which would be a huge plus for me. I'll show you that trailer here in a sec, but it's not Kubota orange. It's not, in fact, it's not orange at all. And I don't think it's going to get to be orange because evidently we pretty much used every last ounce of orange paint that our friend Fred at the farm shop has. And he has promised me that he will no longer be giving me any more orange paint for any of my little hobbies. So we're going to have a little oddball color, but it is yellow, so it kind of goes in line with the Vermeer stuff we have on the farm. So I'm gonna rock with that and say, yeah, we did that on purpose. We wanted it to be Vermeer yellow and not Kubota orange, I guess, in this case. But so how many more can we get on there, do you think? One more? It's a little bit tweaky sometimes. I don't know if we're gonna get 3 more or 1 more. Let's grab actually, let's just do this instead of driving halfway across the yard. We can grab this trailer and let's move it over. So what do y'all think we should do with the silage? We don't have a need for it currently, and I'm half tempted. Oh, that's heavy. I'm half tempted. Are you strapped down? Yes. To sell it. But we'll have to look at the pricing right now and see how things are looking for pricing. If we're way off the mark, and if it's worth keeping, we'll throw it in our bale barn and we'll save it. Yeah, this has got some weight to it. And this poor this poor front loader, I think is only like 60 horsepower. It's not like it's super it's not like it's a super hefty one, so I don't think we're gonna want to be running up any hills anytime soon with it. Let's grab you, and we'll grab one more. Let's grab this one here. And we'll see if this trailer can take 2 more, 3 more, or 1 more. It's going to be 3 or 1. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's just see what it can do. I probably should have ordered it without these guards, because they kind of get in the way, don't they? How high I can go with this thing. I don't want to knock a bunch of stuff over. Yeah, I think that is going to be our limit. Something tells me Oh, no. Cool. All right. So it is going to fill up that little space for us. Very nice. Let's see. Where's our forks? There they are. All right. Let's grab one more. Where's our bale? Bale, 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 bale. Where's our bale? There's a bale. And we'll grab this guy here and stick him on the trailer. So we got the Vultras in the base game now. I don't know how many of you are Vultra fans. I'm not particularly a Vultra fan. However, I do think they are pretty slick-looking tractors. So I definitely would like to. I wonder, can we put 2 more up there in the corner, or is that maxed out? Let's go grab one more and see if we can push our luck here. It's heavy enough, we probably should just call it a day, but I'm not particularly like a big Vultra fan, but at the same time, they are cool looking tractors. I think they're pretty sporty looking. And I wouldn't mind using some. I've used them in the past. Look at that. Look at you. Keep going, Mr. Trailer. Wow. All right. I guess if it's going to keep taking them, we'll keep bringing them. Is Vultra... that's on there really straight. Is Vultra... what is that? Isn't it like... I want to say Scandinavian, but not Scandinavian. It's... oh, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like it has a T. It's not Scandinavian, though, but it is kind of one of those... from one of those countries that gets a heck of a lot of snow. If I remember correctly. Do y'all remember, it made me think the other day, I was looking around for it and I couldn't find it. There used to be a tractor. In fact, you can go on YouTube, because it was a real life deal. And you can go on YouTube, and if you do a search on, just do a search on the world's fastest tractor. There was a tractor that they put together several years back, and it was a mod. I bet it must have been FS15 at this point, I would assume. But there was a mod for it. I forget what brand it was. I'm thinking it was like Deutz. Oh man, that thing is full. I remember it being green. But anyways, it wasn't John Deere. And they beefed this thing up and they took it out on a racetrack in snow, I think it was, in fact. You know, maybe I don't think it was a Vultra. I don't think. Anyways, that thing hauled it. I mean, they had that thing, and I don't know what alterations they did to it as far as motor and everything goes, but they set a world's record with it being the... yeah, it's hard to tell those straps a little bit with that orange on orange thing. They set a world record with it, though, with it being the fastest tractor. And they showed kind of the how they were tuning it. And somebody made a mod of it, and it was amazing in the game. I mean, totally... at first it was like, how realistic is this, right? I guess I just made our decision, by the way, about not taking it just to sell straight away. Didn't even think about that. How much is our silage going for right now? So we have eggs, grass, silage. Oh, 320 at the max is coming down. Our best sell is 340. I guess we could wait a month or two, but, you know, it's not like we're going to gain a ton more cash by waiting. But at the same time, we're also not desperate for money, so maybe we could just give it a month or two, and who knows, maybe we'll grab some other animals by then, and we'll need a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to unhook you. we got quite a bit of silage out of this field, didn't we? We didn't do too bad, actually, for being a kind of a normal meadow grass field, you know, like a where you don't have to fertilize it or lime it up or anything like that. I think we did pretty good as far as yield goes. Looks like it's already growing up pretty good. We'll probably be ready to mow the thing once again here shortly. If not straight away, we could probably wait for one more month and give it another mow. And keep raking in the money. I mean, I don't mind I don't mind raking in the cash from grass, that's for sure. Add some equipment to our farm. Actually, before we add equipment, we would probably be better off expanding and getting some land, wouldn't we? Like this field that we're looking at right here would be a really nice field to latch onto. I like this little Kubota front loader though. I do. I think it does a really nice job. I tell you what, for a fairly small front loader, it has a lot of get up and go, and it seems to be managing bales very, very well. I'd venture to say I like using it better than I would a tractor. It's a little bit slow speed-wise. I mean, its top speed is only 11 miles an hour, so using it for delivery may not be the most fun in the world, but for yard work, this thing does a pretty good job. What am I doing? Well, it'd be nice if I wasn't digging up the ground. Are you gonna stay on there? As long as you stay on there, I'm okay with you. Yeah, I've had better efforts. You know what this looks like? Looks like when I was a kid and I would be putting marshmallows on a stick to go over the campfire. It's kind of all cockeyed. Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful. So did you hear about, you probably have, the leak for the Platinum pack? That was actually kind of funny. My understanding is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but for like an hour, and I think it was only on the Xbox, if I understand it correctly now. If you have an Xbox and you were paying attention, evidently the Platinum DLC was magically available to Xbox users for like an hour before it got yanked. Pretty hilarious. I don't know how many people, you figured there had to be a ton of people but I don't think there were actually very many people, A, that noticed it, and B, that actually had a chance to play it. And it kind of makes you wonder, was it like super playable? Were there, I mean, even if you did grab it, were there, because they still have to be working on it, right? It can't be completely ready to go, or maybe it is, or they're just putting little finishing touches on it, maybe, I don't know. But I can only imagine the surprise at Giants when somebody figured out that it was sitting out on the Xbox DLC list, and went into somebody's office and said, hey, by the way, FYI, looks like the Platinum Edition is available on the Xbox here. That would have been a fun day to be at work. Would have been an even funner day to be the person that pulled that trigger. Awesome. So we are close to finishing our... This actually went better than I thought it was. I always have these expectations of very bad things happening when I'm doing this kind of work on the farm. And this actually, all things considered, has gone remarkably smooth. And I shouldn't have said that because, you know, we're not done yet. But very, very close. Can't believe how fast summer has gone by. Labor Day's done. Before you know it, it's going to be, I don't know where you live, if you have to do the old clock change or not, but it's going to be fall back pretty soon. I lived for a while when I was very young in an area, and I don't know if it still is this way or not, but if I remember correctly, it was in Indiana, and we had a weird time zone thing going on. We would sometimes, if I remember correctly, we were sometimes in the Eastern time zone, and we were sometimes in the Central time zone. We would switch back and forth. It was really odd, and I don't know why they did that, and I don't know if it still does that. It was in like the South Bend area, if you're familiar with Indiana at all. But it was a strange situation, needless to say. And I'll tell you, it was confusing as far as like watching your favorite shows, because you really had to know what time zone you were in during that time. Oh, am I that far off? I must be that far off. Let's try that again. Come on, baby. Line up for Brad. There you go. There you go. Let's lock them in. Did we get all of our bales? I meant to grab that mod that shows bales on the map, because I have a tendency to leave a straggler behind in a corner somewhere or something. And I always see it after I put away everything. Yeah, looks like we're in pretty good shape though, I would say. Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for another edition of Kubota Farm. Let's look at that. Usually do a pretty solid 60 FPS on this map. I was playing around the other day on what's it called? Middleburg, and I'll tell you, that map, if you want to give your graphics card a workout, that's the map to do it. There's so many trees. I tried to plant a tree on Middleburg and it said nope, not gonna happen, so I had to grab that more trees mod. See, what did I tell you? I said that things have been going remarkably smooth, and look what I did. Just go figure. Let's see if we can work our way a little bit out of this mess. Oh, come on, Kubota, you can do it. Maybe if I bring her back. I just need to get that axle. I don't want to... Man. I shouldn't have said anything. Let's see what the problem is here. Yeah, I'm hung up right there. And you know what? I could have missed that. That's crazy. I could have missed that just another few inches. I'm going to super strength it, and things are probably going to go absolutely crazy. Nope. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Run, 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 run. All right, let's see if... Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. What are you doing? So are you kidding me? I thought I had it over far enough. I want to get his butt in. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Please don't let that be recorded either. I'm going to end up coming back to work tomorrow on the farm, and there's going to be a different bale trailer with a note on it that says, I can't keep replacing all of your equipment because you don't know how to drive. Thank goodness. All right, everyone. I appreciate you putting up with me. Thanks for watching another episode here on East Vineland at Kubota Farm. I think things are actually going pretty well for us. I think if we wanted to, we could sell a bunch of silage and make some cash that way. But I don't think we're quite to that point yet where we're in that kind of need for it. Our fields are fully fertilized and are growing, so I think we're in pretty good shape here. I think our next plan is going to have to be to sell some stuff and see if we can't get enough money to buy another field. I think we need to expand a bit. We could probably actually even buy some more sheep if we wanted to. Pigs, we could get into pigs. I mean, for the time being, we could buy their food or just feed them what we have and start dealing with some pigs too. So maybe we'll think about doing that. All right. Well, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless. Thanks again for joining me. I do really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch. And I will see you Friday morning back on Buchern, where I don't really remember what we're doing there, but we'll figure something out. Y'all take care of yourselves. God bless. I'll see ya.